Hey. So, hold on, guys. I'm gonna say it. So, what does the fox say?
Foxtail Inferno.
What? Ah! Hey guys, I'm the Digiologist, and it's time for another Digi-ecology lesson. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at the killer kitsune, the fire fox herself. That's right, Renamon's Digivolve form, Kyubimon. I am truly terrified of the thirst levels that are going to occur when I do cover Renamon, so we'll do with this one for now. In this lesson, we'll go over what a Kyubimon is, its role in the digital world, and, of course, whether or not you'd want a Kyubimon as your Digimon partner. Let's get into it! As always, we'll start off by taking a look at this pretty pooch. Kyubimon is a champion level, data attribute, mysterious beast type Digimon. Some also call it a bewitching beast, but I think that's just them admitting they got scammed. Kyubimon has a standard canine build. You know, quadruped with less grace than a cat, but more than a bear. That's how it's defined. Look it up. Starting at her feet, she's got 4 paws, each with 3 short claws. Each of these paws is covered in white-blue fur. She can actually use these flaming feet to fly. Okay, run across the sky technically, but that's basically flying, so get over it. Her main body is yellow with Taoist yin-yang symbols on her shoulders. And her hips, I guess. Moving to her back, Kyubimon has 9 whole tails. Can you believe it? Who even heard of a 9-tailed fox? Kimimaro died too soon. Naruto references aside, this is where Kyubimon gets her name, from the Kyubi no Kitsune, which translates to 9-tailed fox, cause duh. Each of these tails ends in a blue flame that just looks so beautiful in Time Strangers. Ugh, I want it. Moving back to the front, she has a mane of white fur around her chest, along with a candy cane striped rope tied around her. I believe this has importance in Shintoism, but let me know down in the comments. On her little fox head, she has yet another yin-yang symbol. We get it. Finally, I barely ever see her not scowling. Some will say this is due to her having fox eyes, but I think she knows she is surrounded by idiots. So, how does this bewitching beast dispatch its foes? Well, first it has Headbutt. I'm not kidding, this is listed under its known attacks, and I think it's too funny not to include. Like, you're a magical, fiery creature, and just a headbutt? Classic. Then it has Foxtail Inferno. This is where Kyubimon creates little balls of magic fire called Will-O-Wisp from her tail, then controls them to chase down enemies. See, that's more like it. Finally, she has Dragon Wheel. For this, Kyubimon spins while creating blue flames before launching them at foes. Rumor is, she learned this spin technique from a fellow multi-tailed fox. Okay, but what does this violent Volpid do out in the digital world? Well, Kyubimon seems to be a rather misunderstood mon. Kyubimon is seen as a creature whose presence brings only death and destruction. However, in the digital world's ancient past, it was seen as a messenger of peace. So which is it? Did they get sick of the other Mon and just change roles? Okay, honestly, if I saw a Betsumon, peace would not be an option for me either. Besides that, Kyubimon is a more mysterious champion, spending its time walking in the sky, but descending to the ground for some much-needed mischief and malice. Fair, honestly. Alright, so what can this magical mammal digivolve into? Well, do you want to see its mysterious Taoist flair taken to the extreme? Okay, by having your Kyubimon study Tao while also absorbing data attribute data, you should have the Priest Beast, Taomon. I feel like I said Tao way too much. Maybe you want a partner that keeps its Asian mythological cryptid cred. Well, by having your Kyubimon absorb virus attribute data, as well as maybe learning to slice and dice, soon you should have the sick sickle weasel, Kyukimon. Kyukimon from Kyubimon. Sure, that's gonna get confusing. Finally, do you really like the bringer of ruin thing Kyubimon is seen as? Well, by having your Kyubimon absorb data attribute data, but also focusing on shadowy assassinations, soon you'll have the Dark Onmyoji, Daomon. Or Purple Taomon. That brings us to the ultimate question. Is Kyubimon a good Digimon partner? Well, recruitment ain't gonna be for everybody, folks. I recommend looking at night for one, as their flame should stand out amongst the darkness. Worst case scenario, it's actually a Ghostmon, but that's a little buddy, so honestly, fine. When approaching Kyubimon, stay calm. She's not a big fan of overly emotional tamers. Try to be zen. I don't know what it means, but try it out. I suggest offering a nice meal and a cool conversation. They may deem you worthy of partnership. If this worked, congrats! You have a Kyubimon as a Digimon partner. As a partner, Kyubimon is a good source of level-headed advice. Plus, having a flying magical ride does not hurt. In combat, Kyubimon does pretty well. Quick, and excelling at range attacks. Well, besides the headbutt. Outside of combat, Kyubimon is an intelligent, magical fox. I mean, do you not want that? Come on. It's for this reason I recommend Kyubimon as a Digimon partner. She's just cool. So, that's Kyubimon. Did you guys learn anything new? Do you want a Kyubimon as your Digimon partner? Are you guys looking forward to Renamon? I'm not. If you like this kind of Digimon content, please like and subscribe. It helps immensely. As always, guys, I'm the Digi-ologist, and thank you so much for watching.